Just quick points from me on the presentation, really, and just to augment what Kevin had put across. One is on the challenges that the countries are really facing, and we see that with the Russian-Ukraine conflict, we're likely to see additional challenges, especially on the poverty front, but also on the unemployment levels. We expect at least about 1.3 million more people to be out of jobs by the end of this year and next. That, of course, presupposes that the conflict ends now, but as we have seen, there is still some challenges in resolving this conflict. The second point that I would like to speak to is what we are now seeing in the advanced economies. We see increase in interest rates. Just last week, the European Union, the European Central Bank increased their policy rate much higher than what was expected. And this is having significant implications for many countries in Africa that had seen an increase in inflows of their capital. With capital outflows expected out of these changes in the advanced economies monetary policy, we're likely to see capital flow out of the continent, or at least not flow at the same pace that we have been seeing prior to the pandemic. And that, of course, will have implications for exchange rates. And what that means is that inflation could be much higher than what we are projecting in the report. So there is a need really for central banks as well as fiscal authorities to coordinate their policy responses to ensure that we do not get into a situation where growth will stall whilst inflation is spiraling out of control, as we are seeing in some advanced economies. The third point, and this relates to the financing of climate change, really. We're hammering on the need for the global community to honor their commitments on the 100 billion that they have made to developing countries, to the world more generally. I think when we look at this in comparative to the resources that were mobilized to support the COVID-19 pandemic, I think you get a sense that resources really are not a problem. What is lacking is commitment. And if we saw the same level of commitment that we saw countries roll out their support, their response to the COVID-19, where at most $17 trillion was raised in various interventions, then 100 billion becomes really very, very small in that respect. So we just hope that some of the issues that we have highlighted in this report will be taken up, but we need a global coalition really to be able to take this matter very, very seriously. And I think that the trust fund that the fund has put out, combined with other interventions, could catalyze additional green finance that will support the adaptation measures that African countries need to be able to weather the effects of this climate change that we see now having its effects not only on the continent but elsewhere as well. So I just thought that I should add my voice to what already has been said, and we look forward to further questions and we'll be able to respond. Thank you very much.